What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Nesson Studios. Michaela Vernava joined by Jon Campbell via Skype. He is our sports analyst from oddshark.com. Jon, can't believe it's already week 6. Time flies when the Patriots suck. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it's been a fun season so far.
It has. It's been interesting. The Patriots going against the Jets. It's a first place face-off for the East. Certainly has been an interesting season so far. Who are you taking in this game?
I actually really like the Jets. I can't believe I'm saying this. I didn't think I'd be saying this for this game, but I really like the Jets here. McCown is undefeated so far as the Jets starter. Didn't think I'd be saying that either, but he's been a really efficient quarterback, and the Pats have the worst pass defense in the NFL. So getting this many points at home in this Eastern Division, this AFC East Division battle, I really like the Jets.
Yeah, anyone who made any ridiculous bets at the beginning of the season that the Jets wouldn't beat the Patriots, probably regretting that now. I don't know. I still don't know if it's going to happen, but these two teams do always play each other pretty close. So just in an interesting spot all around. So how about a lock for this week, something that's a little bit easier to pick?
Well, I don't know if there are any easy ones this year in the NFL, but one I really like is the Lions +5 at the Saints. This line's gone up. I just think these two teams are pretty evenly matched. The Lions have a great offense, and their defense is playing a little bit better, and they can kind of sustain long drives. So I think over the course of the game, they're going to wear out this Saints defense, and +5. I think they might win this one straight up, so I really like the Lions.
In general, I feel like a lot of games are just more unpredictable this season than in years past. So give us an upset, an underdog that's going to take the prize this week.
One I like actually is Pittsburgh, and I know a lot of folks are jumping off the Pittsburgh bandwagon after they were one of the Super Bowl favorites to start the year, and a lot of controversy around this team this year, but I think they're going to come back with a big game after an embarrassing loss to the Jaguars last week. I think they're going to come off and upset KC, who a lot of people love and been betting every week. You've been building your bankroll for sure if you've been taking KC every week, but I think Pittsburgh's going to come back with a big performance after getting embarrassed last week at home.
This is what I mean about the unpredictability. It's like, you know, the Steelers usually are pretty safe bet, solid team to go with in the AFC, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're looking rough. Big Ben even said it himself. He thinks he maybe has lost a step or lost it. I don't know. I've been on the Chiefs bandwagon since week 1. I think they're looking pretty good. But speaking of the Jaguars, they're a team that seems like they're either blowing their opponent out of the water or getting blown out of the water themselves. Are they a team, or who else do you see as a team that you should just stay away from this season because you never know what they're going to do?
Yeah, you're right about the Jags. They've been tough to predict, but their defense has played so well, as bad as their offense has been. So their D's been winning games for them. I think they're in a pretty good spot this week. They face the Rams that are off to London next week, and teams typically don't do well against the spread the week before they go to London. So that's not a bad spot. The game I'm having the hardest time with that I think might be a stay away from is Green Bay, Minnesota. That's a divisional battle. Minnesota's defense is still really, really good and could give Green Bay a hard time. I was on Green Bay last week to win at Dallas, and they did, but this is one I'm really not sure on, so I'll be staying away from that one this week.
How about we put the Jags defense with the Patriots offense and just have a super team versus everybody?
Yeah, that sounds like a Super Bowl winner right there.
Jon, thanks so much for the advice. We'll talk to you next week.